Tonight on the News You Can Use podcast, we got Bing Bing. This is episode 10. We got my boy Lyndrum as the host. Y'all introduce yourselves.
Go ahead, D man.
What up, fam? Lyndrum in the building. What's good?
So it's your boy Mr. Wilson, the man behind the Wilson block, also known as Bing Bing. You know what I'm saying? Wear a few
Yes,
hats
sir.
over here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Bing Bing, man, tell the people a little something about yourself, where you come from.
Yeah, yeah, man. Born and raised in L.A. Born in L.A. Born in Linwood. I mean St. Francis, and raised in Pasadena. You know, spent most of my childhood in foster care, and now I'm just out here trying to build a foundation for the local music scene. You feel me?
That's right.
Okay, that's what's up. What's up? What's the name of the website that you pushing right now?
So right now we got the Wilson Block magazine, you know what I'm saying, the wilsonblock.com. You know what I'm saying? It's the with an A, wilsonblock.com, you know what I mean? And if cats hit up our link tree, you know what I'm saying, we do free formal features for other artists, you know what I'm saying? We all about formally recognizing local talent, you know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm trying to hone in. I'm trying to create, a little package to help artists, just establish, press kits for themselves and stuff like that, because I remember I was telling D, I think maybe like last week or whatever, we got legends. I still don't know what they look like because we don't get the artists don't really take the photography serious. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, people don't like what you look like, man. You feel me? Um,
Right.
yeah, just to kind of focus on the fundamentals. You know what I mean? And build from there. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay, okay. So did you ever do music yourself? Let us know about your music career. How'd you get into music? Where'd you start?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, yeah, man. It all started with the Wilson Block Network. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2007, I recorded my first demo, and then I think the last time I released a mixtape was 20 2016, the Beautiful Struggle mixtape. I've been working on 2.0 for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit highly anticipated. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, but you know, uh, look, man. Listen, I got quite a few mixtapes out there. You know what I'm saying? I got the West Kept Secret mixtape series. You know what I'm saying? We got a volume one, we got a V3 EP, and then we got the official, V3 official. Lyndrum helped me, work on some of those back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I got the Bull Spit volume one that dropped in 2010. Um, and then I dropped, the haters' favorite EP. You know what I'm saying? And then got the Music and Me mixtape. So I have quite a few mixtapes out there. I'm working on. Um, I'm working with engineers in Seattle right now. You know what I mean? I got a couple new songs in the works. You know what I mean? But
And
we live this music, so we're not in a super duper rush. We taking our
Word up.
okay. And where can the people find some of these tracks or some of these songs or some of the music at?
yeah. So I like to encourage, artists and musicians in particular, to rock with Bandcamp. Okay, so you can find a lot of my old mixtapes, all of my mixtapes basically on Bandcamp. You know what I'm saying? The Bing Bing .bandcamp.com. That's the Bing 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 Bing. And it's been a long time coming, you know what I'm saying? And I encourage people to get it on Bandcamp because the artist gets paid immediately, you get some music immediately, and it's good for both parties involved. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I see you doing like community activist work. Let us know a little bit about
Yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, man. So in 2013, I started a Million Foot Commitment. You know what I'm saying, for causes and charities, and we did it. You know what I'm saying? We walked on some pretty extreme distance walks for causes. You know, and I fulfilled my commitment. Another partner of mine who participated, he fulfilled his commitment. And then a lot of these walks, I documented it in a book um, that is still kind of in its rough draft phase. I never really published it yet, but it's called, On a Mission to Make a Difference, My Million Foot Commitment for Causes and Charity, And a lot of those walks are documented in the Wilson Block magazine, you know what I'm saying? And, the Wilson Block magazine, you can get that on the website too, you know what I'm saying, the wilsonblock.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the music that's coming out now? How do you feel about the younger artists, the new generation of hip hop?
Um, that's an interesting question, you know, you know, personally, I interview a lot of local talent, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, whether I agree with, the substance of the artist's music or not, what I mean, I think one of the most important things is production quality. You know what I'm saying? Or some of the things that I look for. Um, likability. I like songs that have a high replay value. You know what I'm saying? Um, these days, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of the artists that the mainstream are pushing, man, we're not really feeling it. You know, um, but there's a lot of artists independent in the game doing their thing right now. You know what I mean? So I don't want to like throw no shade or nothing. You know what I mean? But
Right.
you know, there is a certain caliber of music that's being put out there that I would say doesn't represent the culture in the best possible way. You know what I'm saying? And, particularly like black artists. You know what I'm saying? The feminization of black artists, of male black artists, I think that's a little hostile, you know what I'm saying, to our community as a whole. You know what I mean? I mean, Lyndrum, back in the day, you used to be able to move through the neighborhood, run into, a couple soldiers in the community, and y'all break the mask. You know,
Right.
dudes got
Right.
dudes got something, dudes got game for you today. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Nowadays,
Right.
a lot of our soldiers, a lot of our warriors are out the way. You know what I'm saying? For one reason or another. And I think the content and the music has a lot to do with that.
Right.
Right. So do you have any artists that you listening to? Who in your playlist, man? Who you slapping in the car? Who you listening to,
Right,
my boy? I know
right,
I know
right,
He
you
right.
said,
listen to
he
Well, look,
said,
everybody.
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He said
So,
the Bing Bing.
look, I mean, I'm always in the mix. So,
No.
honestly, man, I listen to a lot of instrumental music. You know what I mean? I marinate with a lot of beats. If I were to just throw out some names, though, you know what I'm saying? Don't clown me, okay? Because we got some shameless plugs over here, okay?
Right.
Lately, man, one song that I've really been rocking with, you know what I mean? It's kind of on the sentimental side, is 7 Years by Lucas Graham. You know, it's not really a new song, you know what I mean? But I mean, yo, that song right there is a heart stopper. You know, that song right there really resonates with me. Um, Other artists that I'm listening to, I listen to a lot of local cats, man. I be trying to tap into the local music scene, and that's why I actually scout for talent on Bandcamp. You know what I mean? Because they break it down by genre. You know what I'm saying? Um, Whereas I don't really rock with Spotify and you know what I'm saying? But that's what I obviously discovered today, through these playlists. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of dude that I got the same beat on repeat. You know what I mean? So streaming don't really work for me, man. It's not really optimized for my liking. But um, shit, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? His contributions to the culture and the game. You know what I'm saying? Can't go unmentioned. You feel me? Um, he was definitely one of the last artists that had my ear. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's all I'll do to just throw a few names out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
but also for the record, real quick, for the record, we still bumping Love, Death, and Revolution. Okay, we still
Uh,
bumping, back to high school out this bitch. Like straight up, like these is classic. You feel me? These is
wow.
classic. So we
Wow.
still got, I still keep Too High in rotation. You know what I'm saying? Um, You know, I'm still, we still got an APB out on Feel Free. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see Feel Free, tell them
Wow.
to check in with the
Wow.
Pasadena music scene, man. We just trying to check in and see if everything is all right, man.
Okay,
You
so
know,
speaking of the Pasadena music scene, I
yeah,
see Big Hit Boy, that Hit Boy's dad just got out, and
right.
he's making a lot of noise. And how do you feel about it, man? I feel like the music is probably some of the best music I heard in a long time.
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you for that question. Yeah, man. Look, in the activity, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, look, I reached out to Hit Boy, you know what I'm saying? But Hit Boy don't got no reason to reach back out to me, you know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those situations where apparently, I may not have worked hard enough for my name to have been mentioned in those circles, you know what I'm saying? At least not yet. You feel me?
Right,
Um, but Hit Boy was good friends with my boy Alex. You know what I'm saying? Black Axe. He down right now. You know what I'm saying, for some bullshit. But um, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when Hit Boy produced niggas in Paris for Kanye and Jay. Back then he had pulled up to my boy Alex house and chopped it up with my boy Alex, and I was right there in the front yard. I mean, no one said anything to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know who he was. He wasn't who he is now at that time, you know what I'm saying? But he was on the way. Um, you know, all in all, man, I think it's a good look, you know what I'm saying, that we still got OGs, you know what I'm saying, getting out of the pen, you feel me, coming home, and they coming home to something, you feel me? And not only are they coming home to something, but they coming home with a message. You feel me? And
right,
I think their experience is invaluable. You feel me? So, big shout out, Big Preach. You know what I'm saying? One of the OGs from PDL. He gave us the interview, and it's all about you know, getting back into the flow of things. You know what I'm saying? And being useful vessels in our community. So if Big Hit see this and Hit Boy see this and any of my other Dina niggas see this, big shout out.
right,
No
right.
doubt.
I think it's a good look for y'all city. Drum, you got any questions?
Well, for the most part, uh, hold on, let me turn my volume down a little.
Yo, go to my YouTube and go
How's that?
go in the bathroom. See if the sound is good.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to know, I was chopping it up with Bing, and he wants to do this artist development situation. And I want, a lot of people that I know that tune into your show, uh, that could be possible
How's it look?
investors and so on and so forth.
How's it look?
Uh, the whole idea of this artist development stuff, which is, something that I've been trying to build and try to get people to collaborate with. But Bing Bing also has a situation that he's trying to do as well. So I would like to get people involved, and I would like to see some of these things coming to fruition. With so
Yeah,
many times we have great ideas and we have great things in mind that we don't speak on that can be manifested and actually put into place. So I would like to
yeah,
see some of those things actually play out and become a reality somewhere that we can actually be in front of or be inside of doing another interview. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So I would like for being, what is it that you need? Like, what is it
yeah.
that you're looking for to actually bring this into to a reality?
Well, so basically, we need a building. You know, I firmly believe that the local music scene should be a physical place people can actually go to. Right now,
Absolutely.
when we talk about artist development, right now, my artist development is a little more lightweight compared to your artist development. Right? 'Cause see, your artist development. No, seriously. Cause see, I'm
No,
on some
seriously.
lightweight shit. I just want to take your picture and write a bio, nigga. That's it. Like I'm just
Right. Right, 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 right. No, I feel
holler
you.
at you. You sit down with them. You the one that tell them, okay, do the high, do the low. You the one that actually counselor at times. You feel me? And
Right,
that's
right.
artist development that that's a level of artist development that that, I want artists to get when they come to the music scene. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to get them through the door. You feel me? And then,
Absolutely.
boom. Once they tap in, you know what I'm saying? Because basically, if I was to sum it all up, you know, artists, I would say for the most part, where we go wrong as artists is we fail to realize it's a business. You know what I'm saying? And when we fail to
Mm.
realize it's a business, it being an independent artist sound good. So you realize you gotta wear those hats. You gotta play those positions. You gotta be the one making the calls. You gotta be the one, when it's time to play mad, nah, nigga, you gotta do some market research, homie. Nah, you gotta go tap in with what event, we got some events coming into town. You gotta tap in even before the time comes. So there's so many moving parts, you know what I mean? And I think the traditional way of pursuing music, when camps come together and everyone's pushing solo projects, and then there's a lot of, that whole band group mentality. There's just like all these issues. There's always reasons why things can't proceed, or people ain't on time, people got emotional instability issues, health issues, whatever it is. you know Artists need to realize, man, it's a business, and if it's a business, um then you got to put your creativity to work. You know what I'm saying? And you know also, when I say it's a business, it doesn't mean that it has to be, that it doesn't mean it's impossible. You feel me? It doesn't mean it's impossible. But if I were to really give my take, I would say that learning business in particular is one thing artists have refused to do. I mean, look, a lot of the artists we see on the mainstream, right? They take deals. You know what I'm saying? And when you take a deal, you got to do X, Y, and Z. For
Right.
better or worse. You know what I'm saying? And that goes with anything. Like, look, if I hire you to paint my wall, you know what I mean? I'm gonna expect my wall to be painted regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
I'm expect you to do the work regardless. So, um artists just need to realize it's a business, and not everything is for free. When you go to a studio and you want to mix and a master, you got to understand, a mix and a master, two different levels, my dude. Them two different services. When you go to even the beat itself, the engineering session itself, those are all separate services.
Right.
Right.
you
Right.
know and we're in a climate these days where artists ain't making enough money to be able to afford that, so we have to come up with some type of affordable model, right, where every artist can at least have access, you know what I'm saying, to a network, right, a network of resources, and then also a safe and creative environment. Half of the time, these days we recording on the phone. you know Niggas got band lab, and but at the same time, we have to foster camaraderie. We have to create a medium where we can like sit down and think about some shit, right? Where we can like sit down, brainstorm, and organize. You know what I'm saying? If we have, and look, just like with real quick, just like with Ice Cube's Big Three, right? Niggas is
Yep.
complaining that the NBA is blocking his sponsors, and the NBA ain't really trying to rock with him like that. But but if you let me tell it, I'm gonna say, hey, there's basketball players across this nation that could benefit from your opportunity, man. So you already got legends playing for you. Bridge the gap. Bridge the gap. You create a company, you get your market share, but you don't have to function exactly like your competition. You know, Fill in where they're missing out, right? Fill in where they're failing. And that's how business works. You know what I mean? You basically, solve problems out here. You know what I mean? And that's basically what I want to accomplish with artist development is, listen, just to end it with on this note, uh, uh um, you know, the artist development is an esteem builder. You know, you know, Artists need to feel like they belong, right? They need a sense of purpose. A lot of us come from broken homes. When you're an artist, you know, you come from broken places. I mean, you had love, you didn't have love. You know what I'm saying? You dealt with abuse. Not every artist. Some artists come from loving homes. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? And not
Right.
to discredit them at all. But what I'm saying is like to come from the broken places. You know what I'm saying? It's real important that you know what I'm saying we get it right for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we owe it to ourselves to do the math. You know what I'm saying? And do the
Absolutely.
knowledge. And you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, we're responsible for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If you fail, you're responsible for that. If you successful, you're responsible for that. So, it's just what like Ice Cube said, you only gonna get out what you put in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only gonna get
Absolutely.
paid for what you do. You know what I mean? For what you can do. And I think if artists come more with if they approach the game more with um uh, you know, adapting to knowledge as opposed to expecting handouts. You know what I'm saying? Expecting everybody to just be automatic fans, expecting people to just, give them free studio time. And you know what I mean? Like, look, what D did for us, you know what I'm saying, was a major contribution. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for him, I mean, I'd be about 2, 3, 4 mixtapes short out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But
That's a fact.
I'm
Shout
just
out.
saying.
He
I'm just
crazy.
saying,
He
you know,
crazy.
I, you know, and so basically, yeah,
And I
man,
love you back.
basically with our artist development, we just want to create a safe and creative environment for artists, and and make the music scene a place people can go to.
That's right. And that is some serious news you can use.
That's some news you can use right there. You said it
Boy,
Man,
best.
come on
boy,
now.
Yes, sir. So,
church.
after the first 15 minutes of the news you can use, we always light up a little something, something, get the
Hey
serenade
man, look,
going.
man, don't look. Don't tell on me, man.
Hey,
Don't tell on me, man. But I was over here like, man, look, I can't hit this shit on the video.
oh no, look, after the first 15 minutes, we all good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So yeah,
But
man, I just wanna
Yeah,
uh
man.
I didn't
I
wanna
think
again, man,
yeah, go
that's
ahead.
well needed. That's well needed in the community. I remember we used to have stuff like the Boys and Girls Club and stuff like that, but we
Right.
never had real recreational centers where we could do music at. It was a couple,
Right.
but that was if you knew. If you knew, you could use
Exactly.
it. If you didn't know, you
Exactly.
missed out on it. They had one right here in Watts when Nipsey Hussle was going, where he met J
Uh-huh.
Rap. I knew nothing about
Uh-huh.
it. Otherwise, I would have been there with them recording in the studio too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Said big shout out J Rock, man. That's my big bro homie, man. I pulled up on him a couple months back. We was just, chilling, catching the game and stuff.
That's
I
what's
got
up.
to introduce myself.
So, who do you feel like are some of the new up and coming artists coming out of Pasadena right now?
Off. I mean, with Big Hit, we got to see what's gonna happen with that. Hit Boy, he stayed proactive. I think the nigga just won a Grammy. Um,
Right.
I think my nigga Zoniac McGee. I don't know if he's moving and shaking these days. Um, you got
You breaking up a
the
little
whole.
bit.
You heard of West Side Bullet?
No, no.
Yeah, West Side Bullet. He doing his shit, man. You got to check him out. Hey, he hard. He hard.
Okay, check that
Look,
out.
if I was to give it to
okay.
somebody, if I was to drop a name to you, just one name, I'd say West Side Bullet. And I ain't even met West Side Bullet yet. You know what I'm saying? But he doing his shit right now, and you know what I'm saying. He putting on for Pasadena. He got a good image. He got him some videos out there. You know what I'm saying? Pasadena got a lot of shit jumping off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be because I got other orders of business, and I'm just not in the streets like I used to be. Cause nigga used to be homeless out there. Nigga was a baby kid. You know what I'm saying? Nigga
Right.
was really, walking through alleyways, dirty hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Same hoodie, nigga, for 3 months. You feel me? Ain't changed in socks. You feel me?
Right.
Like, nigga, that's how I met everybody because I was out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just made use of the opportunity. I always treated an artist like they was important, man. You know, I think it's very important to embrace being a local artist. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important because not every artist come from the same place. You feel me? And artists that come from the same city don't come from the same block. You feel me? Artists that come from
Right.
the same
Right.
block don't go went to the same high school. Everybody got a unique story, man. You know, the fact that we all here, man. Look, I was driving up the street the other day and I was just thinking, all these things that's holding me back, all these obstacles, right? And then I took them out and I was just like, look, I'm here. Like God already gave me life. You feel me? I'm here. You feel me?
Exactly.
So God has already done his part. He's already given us what we didn't
Exactly.
deserve. You feel me? So, we just take moments, you know what I'm saying, to be thankful, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though things don't always go our way, even though we may not necessarily like the climate, you know what I'm saying? We have to remember, when people do us a certain type of way, that's them. That's their decision, right? But we can't be like those, you know what I'm saying, who do us wrong. You know what I'm saying? We can't that can't be who we are. You know what I'm saying? And so we got to respond with love. We got to respond with that same love Jesus gave the world. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's
Preach.
that's, that's one of the best examples I have in the world today. You know what I'm saying? I can't find it
Woo.
in community. I can't find it in society. The system got us disconnected, man. Something serious. So we got to make the best of it, man. And I'm just on a mission to be a useful man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a useful man. Provide jobs. Start my own family, and contribute to my community. You know what I'm saying? And I think that and having an attitude of paying it forward is important, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be running around like everybody owe us or everybody's supposed to be doing stuff for us. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be optimistic, motivated. Cause nigga, I don't care if it's raining on a Sunday morning, nigga. I got somewhere to be. Okay, I ain't just giving. I ain't just giving myself. I ain't just going with the wind. You feel me? We not just drifting out here. We set sail, nigga. We sailing, nigga. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to appreciate you for bringing me on. You know what I'm saying? Because cats don't reach out, man. I just,
Yeah.
I see y'all doing. Look, young D, I'm just happy you still in the mix. You feel
Oh
me?
man,
Look,
you
D
know,
was
Hey,
look, D was
that's my
like,
baby
look,
right
and
there,
back then
man.
you was popping, bro. What you mean? Back then you
That's
was
my little
always
king
popping,
right there.
bro. Every time, bro, I came over, man, D had the scoop for me, bro. Nigga, you had a new cut. You feel me? You always had energy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, niggas was in Compton. You feel me? Niggas was in Dina. You feel me? So
Yeah, man.
it's just good to see. So yeah, when he sent me the DM, I'm just like big surf guy. Like, okay, who is this, man? So I click it, and I'm like, hold on, nigga, I did one of these. Like, hold on.
That's fam. That's
sir,
family.
your
Thank
boy
you. I'm
still
like,
moving.
I was like, that's Young D, nigga.
Yeah.
But look,
Hey
for a
yo,
minute,
hey yo, we got that new single out right now, me and Lyndrum, called "God Got You," out right now on all platforms, man, and that's some of the hottest music you gonna hear right now.
let's
Uh,
go.
we're about 3, 4 mixtapes, maybe about 2, 3 albums in, and we
Uh
got
oh,
about 5 albums ready to go. Uh, be ready 2024. We're going big. You know what I'm saying?
let's go. Yeah, man, you got to get them albums up on the Bandcamp, man. Do that for the kid one time, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Hey, where you at right now?
I'm back in Seattle, man. Nigga done hit I just got done hitting the biggest mission of my life.
Wow.
One of them. But we
Two.
strong, man. We on the up and up.
So how's Seattle, man? How you like it out there? How
Blessings.
Man,
you?
Seattle, look, Seattle is vibrant, but we need a revival out here, man. We can hit the ground running. I mean, look, between Seattle, Los Angeles, Las Vegas. I mean, we can really sew up the West Coast, man. If we can get a building in Seattle, Portland, and the Bay, right? Just start with the coast. Seattle, Portland, and the Bay. How we want to do it, one building in all three states. But we can actually get the artists. Boom, we got the West Coast. What city you want? You want Seattle, Portland, you want Oakland, you want LA, you want San Diego, you want Vegas, you want Tucson, nigga, what you want? You want Albuquerque in this motherfucker? Like, you know what I mean? Cause like, cause look, man, look, bro, it all starts with the music. It all starts
Yeah.
with the music. You know what I mean? And so, um, the concept with the music scene is for all artists, but all we need is the building, man. That's it. Cause the right artists gonna come together and we gonna make it work, man. You know what I'm saying? But we need to be able to have that house for local artists in our major cities, man. Once we get that, once we have a place that we can tell our LA artists, our Seattle artists, our Portland artists, what have you, that look, nigga, here's where we at. Nigga, we on Wilshire Boulevard. Nigga, we on Peachtree. Nigga, we on motherfucking Robinson Boulevard. Nigga, what, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, you know, for the next 365, next year, you feel me? We can get these artists to pay. You know what I'm saying? We can get these artists to pay for this access, man, because they need it. They need it. You feel me?
Yeah, they do.
And look,
Yeah, they do.
we, we not here to sign artists, man. We just here to help artists along, man. We just here to provide a basic service at an affordable rate and do it in volume. You feel me? So that's how we trying to do it to facilitate a music scene. When we talk about unity on the music scene, and when we talk about how a music scene can work together, that's how it can happen. You got to have an organization where artists can come and book studio time and lab hours. You feel me? When I book lab hours, that means I'm working on someone who booked studio times project. You know, and then boom, I gain hours in my program. You know what I mean? These hours are translated into rewards. I get a Letterman jacket with my name on it. You know what I mean? And the title of Big Homie. Because you put that time in. That's the concept, man. Is to build the esteem of members of the community, bro. Because it's so important. Too many of our brothers is falling off by the wayside. We don't got
Yeah.
organizations here to help. You feel
Right.
me? Some
Right.
of these dudes, yeah, some of these guys are making bad decisions, but some of these dudes can be helped, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of these
Right.
dudes just need someone that cares enough. You feel me? And look, people are gonna burn you. It's just the nature of the game. You feel me? People are gonna burn you, and that's why it's so important that we know who we are. You know what I'm saying? When people burn us, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Because we have grace. You feel me? So we give it back, and then we're blameless. We
Right.
remain blameless. I
Well, I
remember,
appreciate you,
and hold
man.
on, let me drop this last note. I remember back in the day, D used to always say, "Yeah, and when they talk shit about you, hey, nail me to the cross." That's what D used to tell us to say. That's what he used to tell us to say. Hey, nail me to the cross. Guilty as
That's it.
charged. You
That's it.
feel
Keep
me?
it pushing.
And you know what I'm saying? And taking accountability and whoop wop wham, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I don't want to take up too much time. My bad.
No, man, we gotta
No,
have you
boy.
back, man. We appreciate you
Yeah.
on the
Nah,
show.
that boy spitting.
That was a lot of news that people can use.
Woo,
I'm trying to
boy.
tell you, man.
Definitely gonna have you back. I got
For
another
sure.
interview coming up right
Right.
now with D Class from Texas. So if y'all watching this one, we're gonna be live on that one next. We're gonna have Bing Bing back. We're gonna post some of his music. Check
Definitely.
out my Instagram at big_surf god. Surf God. Y'all tell them y'all social medias.
See, I
Go
mean,
ahead, B.
yeah.
Huh?
Go
Oh, it's
ahead,
on me?
B.
Okay, yeah. So look, man, I got quite a few Instagram accounts, but just follow your boy, Mr. Wilson, and you can stay up to date with my latest and greatest. You feel me? Mistah Wilson.
Word up. Y'all already know what time it is, your leads. It's Lyndrum, man. Lyndrum Entertainment.
All right. And this
I hear
was
my brother's
episode
keeper.
10 on the News You Can Use podcast live. We had Bing Bing today right here at the bottom of me, one of my dear friends, one of my old school homies. We got my producer on this side of me, Lyndrum, the legendary. And we will be dropping more music. Y'all go check out God Got You. It's out right now on all platforms. Support your boy and tune in to the next episode. And we out. Peace.
Peace.
Bing, bing.